Voices to hear.
Hi everyone, this is Jolanta and Ferran, and you are listening to Voices to Hear podcast. Today we are talking with Iskra Dimkovska, editor of publishing house Skaznuvalka, to learn more about the power of stories and the new books that will be published in May.
Welcome to Voices to Hear. We are joined by...
Hi, I'm Iskra Dimkovska, the editor of Skaznuvalka. And first of all, I would like to thank you very much for the opportunity to say something on this subject.
It's a pleasure to have you. Well, obviously, recently with your work towards youngsters by publishing books, we would like to ask you a few questions. Is that all right?
It will be a pleasure.
So what exactly inspired you into starting these book publishing towards young people?
Well, yes, actually the publishing house, Skaznuvalka, is specialized for books for children, middle-aged and young adults. The idea behind it was, at the beginning and still is, to publish high-quality books in terms of both content and visual elements, so young people, the children and young people will be able to enjoy the benefits from reading books.
Can you explain more about the books that you have already?
Books that are within this project we are doing now, which is called For Future Adults, because you know that category of literature is called young adults. So we wanted to say young adults tomorrow will be the adults who will be part of this society as adults, making decisions and everything. So we want to offer some themes that are not maybe so frequent here, and we want to start a discussion with young people about solidarity, about friendship, about equalness, about diversion, etc. They're for middle-aged and young adults, 9 to 12, 13 years old and 13 plus. But they are also very, very nice books, so even adults can enjoy them.
Which work is the proudest you are of? Like, which one you say, all right, this one I would recommend to everyone? I'm
really proud of these 5 titles, all of them. I cannot say one of them because they're all special. One is about communication and the importance of communication in the community. The other is about being equal. The third one is about problems young people face and the importance of safety net the society should give them. So they're special.
Yes,
I have a favorite.
And what about the projects you have? Because you try also to show your books to the young audience, and how does it really work?
We wanted to do 2 different things. One is through the promotion to get to the young people. So we have a lot of creative workshops and events with which we want to go closer to the young people. The other part is to make videos and workshops in which we will show young people that the books are not just some obsolete objects, but some works of art in which a lot of people, professionals, are involved.
Can you tell us how the process of publishing book looked like?
It begins with strategy, with choosing an approach for that concrete edition, and you start searching for titles. For example, in this edition, which is called Cocoon, we wanted to find good titles, quality titles, European, from contemporary European writers. So after that, of course, we buy the copyrights for the text, and if illustrated for the illustration, then the process of translation starts, and depends how big is the book, the number of pages, etc. We pay a lot of attention on this matter. It is very important to us, so we choose the best literary translation, and we want to promote the literary translation and translator with all our projects. After that, the text is being proofread and edited, linguistic edition and final edition. And after that, the files are ready to be printed. So we search good printing house, and there are also some possibilities here in the country for audiobooks, which is a very nice platform called Samoglas.
I would like to ask more about the projects. I went through your website and I saw there was one event in Voda about reading the books. Do you have a lot of this kind of events?
Yes, we love working with children. Together with another publisher that is called Templum, we went in the kindergartens in Voda and we were reading stories to the children. And they were so enthusiastic about it, and they were so happy, and there was applause at the end, everybody screaming, asking for more. So yeah, we love these little projects we do.
As we talked before, like your books were awarded. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
All the books included in these projects are rewarded. Italian one called Nebbia by Marta Palazzesi. Last year won the Strega Ragazzi prize. Then the other Italian title called Net La Rete won Orbil prize, which is the Italian prize of the independent bookstores. And the Dutch book, the Dutch title, is written by Ton Telegen, who is one of the most important European and world writers for children. And he has won many prizes. Both Spanish titles has won the Steamboat prize, which is also an international prize for children's literature.
And they're going to be all published here in Macedonia, right?
Yes.
So when we can expect them?
The first one is actually ready, and all the other titles will be printed by the end of next month, May, by the end of
Me as an 18-year-old, I see my surroundings, I see myself, and I wonder how through books you can reach the youth, especially nowadays. It's quite difficult. How do you access the youth? Why would you recommend these books to the youth? Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, thank you for the question. Actually, that age category is really difficult to reach. From, let's say, 12, 13 till 18. Afterwards, it's for adults.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do is find a book that talks really the language of that generation and talks really and openly about their problems and about their state, their emotions. And we found a beautiful title, which is the Italian book La Rete, written by a high school teacher. This is a very important title because one talks about real problems young people have, fears like violence, but not to judge them, but to be aware of their internal state and to be aware why they arrived at that moment in life. And on the other hand, to say how important is that the society creates a safety net for these people. That these young people are not bad, they are not different, or that these are common things, and that we need to discuss openly together with this generation.
Yeah. Somehow I really agree with all you say, because generation disconnected from society may be socially excluded, and fingers are pointed at, and it's always good to also raise awareness about it's okay to cry, it's okay to have these problems. I really admire that. Thank you very much for your presence, and we really appreciate you speaking on this.
Really want to thank you for the opportunity to talk about these lovely books and this lovely project. So,
thank you.
Lovely. Thank you very much.